Denver PD is feeling some serious backlash after releasing body cam footage of officers responding to a reported DV incident where the suspect, the man leaning over the driver's side of the car, allegedly pushed his wife out of her wheelchair and was acting aggressively towards his teenage son, according to the initial caller, who also mentioned that the man may be drunk.
Dude, you don't turn the car with cocaine. Listen to what I'm saying, Brandon. Listen to what I'm saying, Brandon.
At this point, neither officer has done anything to try to de-escalate, and even though they suspect him of having some sort of weapon, that shouldn't justify an officer completely abandoning any attempt at verbally de-escalating the sitch, which would have made a world of difference, as you'll see. As the suspect, Brandon Cole, makes his way over to the other officer after being tasered, he is shot twice at point-blank range, as footage from the officer who fired the fatal shots shows her perspective of the incident.
Don't pull your gun out on my husband, please.
Okay, do you need EMS?
I just need an ambulance.
Let me see your hands.
Brandon, no, pull it up. You know.
Stop.
Go.
Stop.
Let's go. Let's go. Listen to what I'm saying. Oh.
32 Baker, he's got a knife.
The female officer here suspects Cole is armed with a knife, something you should keep in mind going forward from here.
Hey, Brandon, look at me. Stop. Hey, Brandon, move. Stop.
Pay attention to where the woman and child bystanders are located at this point, as they end up directly in the officer's line of fire when she fires 2 shots, fatally shooting Cole, who would later pass away at a nearby hospital. At the time he was shot, Cole was unarmed, only holding a black marker that the female officer who fired the fatal shots thought was a knife, revealing the depressing reality. So long as an officer fears for their life, whether that fear is based on reality or not, gives law enforcement the green light to use any of the various weapons and tools at their disposal, more often than not opting to use their service weapon, leading unarmed civilians to lose their lives, in this case, for holding a marker. The Denver Gazette reports that the woman and child were thankfully not injured following the shooting taking place just feet in front of them while being in the officer's line of fire. That's not to say the mental toll that this will take. Both officers involved in Cole's death have been given a paid vacation while the investigation continues, as Cole's wife has hired an attorney to prepare for the impending legal battle to follow. This is just another example out of the countless cases that we've covered over the years of the inherent danger the police pose towards the people they're supposed to be serving. As of July 25th, data collected by Statista reports that so far this year, 555 civilians have been shot to death by law enforcement, with 75 of the victims being identified as black. Since 2017, at least 6,682 civilians have had their lives cut short by the police using their service weapons, and this data doesn't even count for civilian deaths not caused by police shootings. Statista also reports that from 2015 to July of this year, black Americans were disproportionately affected by fatal police shootings at a rate of 5.8 deaths per 1 million members of the population, more than double that of white and Hispanic Americans, a chilling statistic that desperately needs to change.